This is the Triple Special Podcast.
Big black.
Alright, we are here for episode 12, and we're going to start off on a little bit of a touchy subject, I'd say. So, recently I learned that when we, as America, the 13 colonies, started the journey to get our independence, we never actually wanted to get independence. All we wanted was representation in Parliament and just to have representation to be taxed, which I assume you know. So the way independence started was the founding fathers were like losing support and troops, so they used the independence as like a propaganda technique to rally the troops around them, which eventually evolved into the Declaration of Independence, the war, and all that. So I was thinking, after World War One in Germany, Germany was dirt fucking poor. Had their economy was shit. Had none going for them. And I was like, did Hitler use that to his advantage as he rose to the power? Because the only people that were doing well in Germany were the Jews. So I felt like, well, I theorized that while he was doing his whole thing, trying to get in as the leader, did he just throw shit at the wall until something stuck? Like, he just kept saying stuff, and then all of a sudden he's like, the Jews have all the money, the Jews are their fault, or the reason we have no money, you're all dirt poor. And everybody's like, fuck, he's right. And they just rallied behind it, and it evolved into Germany hating the Jews and putting him into a concentration camp. So, like, he didn't intend for that to happen, but it's just the way it happened. Does that make sense?
I think so. Um, I mean, it makes sense.
I feel like it was just a propaganda technique that kind of just turned into, well, the Holocaust. Like, I feel like that wasn't his goal from the beginning. He was just thrown to see what stuck, and that stuck. And as he used his political reign to get up to the top, it got to the point where even he believed that the Jews were the problem, and they needed to be exterminated.
What you're saying is that the Holocaust would have happened, but it may not necessarily have been the Jews. It's just coincidence that it was them.
In a way, yeah. Like, what if it was, like, what if he, because he also threw, like, gay people and gypsies and stuff in there. But what if he would have blamed, like, the African leaders? Would they have taken over the whole continent of Africa and, like, enslaved those people?
Huh.
Like, were the Jews just the victim of opportunity?
I don't know. I mean, he was probably more focused on his. That's tough, actually. I don't think he would have just randomly chose Africa, though. I think he would have
Yeah.
focused on something that directly affected his country's economy.
But, like, he couldn't attack America and he couldn't attack Russia. I don't know. That was just something I thought about because, like, the independence started out as propaganda that involved into a war. What are the chances that maybe the Holocaust was the same thing?
With that being said, what are the chances 9/11 was the same thing? What
You
the
know?
fuck?
Now that goes. I understand what you're saying. that
because the
enters
government needed a reason
need to get that
to go to
oil.
the Middle East.
I understand what rabbit hole you're going down too, but
And I
it's a
mean,
good
don't get
one.
me wrong. I'm not saying whether it is or it isn't, but you could throw this into that category.
When America needs money, they go to war. They profit.
I mean, that is proven. War does create industry. War makes money.
And we are the top dog of war industry.
They are. How many patent tanks can we make in one sitting?
It sucks because you don't want to think about that, but a lot of the signs point to that. I listened to a guy who worked in the FBI for many years, and he said if you think that 9/11 was an inside job, you're pretty much crazy. Do I believe a federal employee? I don't know.
Well, of course he's going to say that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's legally required to say that.
And he just
Yeah.
he just recently retired too, so his NDA hasn't expired yet.
So, I mean, some of the theories you hear, though, make more sense than you'd like it to.
I think the one that I think about most is the what happened to the plane that crashed into the Pentagon.
The one that you like literally don't see on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very shady to me. I don't know.
I don't know what would cause like an entire plane and all of its passengers just to disintegrate, but I feel like that'd have to be like a heck of a um temperature.
Yeah, there's like no remains of the plane either or anything, was there?
No, it's just a hole.
That's just like not. I don't know.
You want to sit here and you want to say our government wouldn't do that, but you know, the almighty dollar reigns supreme.
That's what I was going to say. Money runs the world, so.
I mean, we claimed that we were shot at in the Gulf of Tonkin in Vietnam, and there was one bullet hole in the side of our boat, and we said, "Yep, the Vietnamese fired on us. Here we come." Like for no good reason other than we didn't want communism in Vietnam, which we shouldn't have had our nose in to begin with.
Same in Korea.
Which war do you think was more of a disaster, the Korean or the Vietnam?
Vietnam, because at least in Korea, we're still able to separate them.
Yeah, I mean Vietnam, we did go and kill the wrong guy.
Vietnam was just something we never should have even thought about going to.
Oh, you can thank Lyndon B. Johnson for that one.
Well, speaking of,
LBJ.
well, now that circles back to another thing. Who do you think killed JFK?
So I have a theory on this, and it's not one I came up with myself. It's one I read about. Every president that has been assassinated. So there have been 4. Can you name them?
Lincoln, Kennedy,
Garfield and McKinley.
I wouldn't have got them too.
Irrelevant.
All 4 presidents that have been assassinated have been major opponents of the national bank. None of them, all of them hated the national bank.
Interesting.
So again, like you're saying, the almighty dollar reigns supreme. Do I think Lee Harvey Oswald, a man who, I mean, devout communist, but was discharged from the military for not passing his shooting test? Like the guy was enlisted in the military and did not pass his gun tests. Do I think that guy with the window he had shot a moving target? Absolutely not. It doesn't make sense with the way his head falls.
Well,
It doesn't make sense.
they said he was such a bad shot that he would have, even if JFK was sitting still, there was a high percentage chance he still would have missed.
From as far away as he was, yes.
Yeah.
Like he was not a good shooter. And the fact that there's also what a 3-second window, and they claim that he fired off 3 shots.
Yes.
Uh
Unless he's got fucking fast hands.
He definitely got 360 no scope.
yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, I do genuinely think the grassy knoll. And if you've ever seen the Zapruder film, which is the video of Kennedy getting shot, there's a man with a black umbrella.
Oh,
And
I see that.
I think that is the sign of like let's go, take him out.
Well, the guy who gets shot in the neck, like the guy in the front seat, I don't even think Lee Harvey Oswald would have even hit that guy.
No, and then they're saying there's like the magic bullet that bounced around how many times, and
Yeah, I don't think so.
If you're going
I
by basic science and physics, if he would have got shot by Lee Harvey Oswald, his head would have went forward and to the left. His head went back and to the right.
correct. That makes, and it was the back of his head that blew off.
Yes.
Bullet when it enters makes a small hole. When it exits, makes a big hole. So the hole would have been in his face, not the back of his head. I don't believe that one at all. I do not believe for a second Lee Harvey Oswald is the man who killed JFK. Like I that's just.
Do you think that's why Jack Ruby was sent to kill him? Because nobody in their right mind was gonna believe that this fucking goofy Looney Tune guy shot JFK.
I don't think that, but I think Oswald was probably gonna talk and say like, "Yo, not so fast. That was not me."
They also say that people who commit these types of acts are like narcissists, and they want the world to know that they did it. And he was very quiet when it came to the media.
Yeah, I think he was probably the scapegoat and might have got cold feet on it. And like once he was getting cold feet on it, that's when they sent Jack Ruby.
There's also theories that the mafia did it because at the time the mafia was very involved in the government, helping them do a lot of things, and JFK was trying to shut them down, and that was a big no-no when it came to the Congress and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard that one as well. I don't think the mafia would have anybody trained enough to take that shot. I think that shot was taken by somebody trained.
Like a special ops CIA guy.
It's something along those lines.
Someone who knew how to stay hidden.
Yes. I also don't believe that it was just one person that took that shot.
I believe he was triangled in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Oswald didn't take a shot.
But they knew that fucker wasn't gonna kill him.
It wasn't Oswald that killed him.
Whoever set it up knew that this guy was gonna take the fault, and he just needed to be the puppet. Did you ever hear the theory that when somebody becomes president, they take him to the basement of the White House, and like all these conspiracy theories, they show him like a tape of what really happened, and like tell him, if you go against us, this is what will happen to you.
No. I do not believe that.
That was one of them way out there theories.
Yeah, that one's a little hard to believe.
I mean, would you trust Joe Biden?
No.
I
Well,
mean, would you trust Donald Trump? I feel like if they did that to Trump, everyone would know because he'd laugh at it.
that was one thing about him. He was very transparent in office.
He really didn't give two shits. By that I mean about anybody's opinion. He just went with what he wanted.
I mean, in a way, that's kind of what made him a decent president. Because he didn't let the noise bother him.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah, he
9 times
couldn't be
out of
bought.
10, you got to think the president's influenced by the remainder of the government. So, is it really the president ever making that many decisions?
No, and I think that's why there's that much backlash on Trump because Trump had a way that he wanted to do things, and it wasn't the way everybody else did.
Exactly.
Which that's a good and bad thing. I mean, it's good that you're thinking for yourself, but like it is government. Like you can't. There's a reason we don't have a dictatorship because they
Yeah,
like
there's
that's what we
check,
were trying to get away from. You can't have like an all-saying president.
checks and balances are there for a good reason.
Correct. That's a very good way to word it.
But the problem with our government, we found a way to exploit them, which sometimes.
Yeah, you stack houses and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Lobbying.
Yeah, good old ass kissing. Like you just have people going up, going, "Yeah, you can kiss my ass."
I was never a big fan of lobbying. I always thought it was an door that could be exploited very easily.
Yeah, to me, I don't know. To me, there's something wrong about lobbying.
There's nothing wrong with lobbying in a sense of trying to have somebody, see your point and vote your way. But the problem lies when you give somebody a new leased car, a house.
That's like that's NIL deals without being NIL.
Yeah.
That's recruiting. That ain't lobbying. That's recruiting.
And the lobby firms are fucking deep pockets.
Wait, can I bring you in to be a guest speaker in my government class?
Of course.
I would. What do you actually work as? You work with something with the government, right?
Yeah, I'm human resources.
Should I try and swing you coming in to talk?
Well, I'm also a master's student in intelligence and security studies.
Should I try and set up a little lunch and learn for you? We'll bring you in, have lunch for you. You can talk to the kids.
I could tell them about what I'm learning in school and how we're all fucked.
Well, you know you can't do that.
I can give them like the basics of how like the Commonwealth works.
Bring in from a PA history.
It's I think you should wait until I get my new job and I'm actually, working within the Fed, and then I can come in and talk to them. Is it
So
wrong?
what else you got for us, Lee?
Okay. I was just gonna ask, is it a, a freedom thing? How we can sit here and talk about like how do I want to put this? Like conspiracy theories about the government, and like how we can sit and just complain about the government. Is that a luxury we have of being a free country that we kind of just take advantage of?
Um, yeah, absolutely, but I wouldn't call it taking advantage of it. I would call it using your right. I mean, that's given your First Amendment right.
I just feel like after a point, it just gets like on social media when everybody just complains and stuff, and
No,
nothing's
yeah,
ever good enough. It just feels like you're taking advantage of your freedom. Like you don't. I don't think
I,
people realize how good we have it.
now bitching about what exactly? Because taking advantage of your freedom to me is like, okay, for example, I'm honestly pro same sex marriage.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Like whatever you do behind closed doors is fine with me. I'm not gonna crucify you because you do something different than me. Do I morally agree with it? No, but I'm pro marriage. I think if like you're with somebody forever and you're like their life partner, I think you should be entitled to like their money when it dies. Why should it go to their family who might have disowned them?
Well, another thing PDA is PDA, and if
I don't care if it's guy and guy, girl and girl, guy and girl. I don't just don't want to see it.
no, and there used to be a couple at my old gym. They used to be like fucking making out and all over each other while working out. It was the most disgusting thing ever.
Like I just don't want to see it in general.
And
But I think abusing your privilege would be like doing like those rallies where you have like dildos taped to your forehead and like dicks for fingers and stuff like that. Like in some other countries, if you're gay, you get shot.
I think that's where I'm
Like
going with it. How people complain how gay people are kind of like treated as second class citizens. I mean, you have the right to marry and all that stuff, and you have those parades. My thing is like, I don't stuff being straight down your throat. Don't stuff gay being down my throat.
it's exactly where I'm at with it. Exactly where I'm at with it.
They're
I
looking to shove something else down your throat.
Well, if I have a couple drinks, I might let them do it.
Depends on how much they're paying.
depends on how many inches.
That's also a good point.
Well, if it's me, it ain't gonna be too many.
I just feel like our generation and younger use social media to bitch about every little fucking thing that happens. And I mean both sides of the ball. Complain about Trump, complain about Biden. And if you did that in China, you and your 3 generations of family would be fucking killed.
Uh, yeah. Xi Jinping does not play that.
No. No leader ever has in China. It's it's an interesting thing to see freedom in speech in motion and it kind of be turned into like a fad. Like it's cool if you bitch about stuff on social media.
Uh, I think it's getting to the point now where it's like cool to not care about social media again.
So now we'll get to see like the actual cool post, like, "Hey man, I just shit." The things that Twitter was meant to be.
At least with like the younger generation. I mean, there's still like the generation between the one that's in now, that's like between us and them, that still likes to bitch about everything. I would even say that our generation bitches about everything.
Our generation's terrible. I mean, I bitch too, but it's about like prices of grocery store, prices of rent, prices of gas.
I also don't bitch online for other people to see, and to me that comes down to social media taking away all your privacy.
No, I bitch on this podcast.
Yeah, but we have like 4 people who listen to this right now. Thank you to those 4 people. We do appreciate it. We're gonna blow up one day.
And if
Oh my
they
god, I'm so horny.
and if they each tell one person, that equals 8 people, and we're practically monetized. Also, Dizik, we got copyrights claimed on our last YouTube video
Now, why the hell would that have happened?
because of the one whatchamacallit that we watched.
Why are they targeting the poor?
Well, that's what it said. It's like if you were part of the YouTube partner program, it would have hurt you. But since you're not, your channel's fine.
Great, so we'll continue to do it.
At least it hasn't age restricted us yet, though. That's been a big thing on YouTube lately.
You want me to make it age restricted?
I was gonna say it's kind of a miracle it hasn't.
Oh fuck. Cousin Short,
Oh yeah.
you seem like the type of guy that cosplays as Star Wars characters.
I wouldn't say Star Wars characters, but definitely Mike Tyson.
Lord of the Rings.
No, never seen it.
I used to
Haven't seen Star Wars either.
I used to cosplay as Steve from Blue's Clues.
Me too. I definitely used to do that.
Used to. I did that last week.
Well, used to could have been anything in the past tense. Maybe that's what took me so long to get on today.
I mean, that's what Halloween is. It's just cosplaying. People just
Remember when
choose
I
to do it.
cosplayed the Amish guy?
I have that picture.
That was too perfect.
You remember when we cosplayed the Brothers of Destruction?
Identical. We looked identical to him.
We used that as a thumbnail.
Remember that time we jerked each other
Okay,
off, Joe?
Yeah.
Remember that time that Lee was there in between us?
Yeah.
Never forget.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
Pitch shit in the bed.
who shit the bed?
Pitch shit in the bed.
I have it on, but I haven't really been looking at it.
Oh, that's Sean Clifford is 0 for 1 in the game. That's good.
In case
Hey,
anybody's
could have been
wondering,
worse.
LVC starts their season.
I hope they get demolished.
They're playing F&M under the lights.
Oh, they're getting smoked.
You should
Without a
see,
doubt.
like, they got some nice fucking stuff now.
Well, That's
And
because we're gone.
that's what it seems like. It's pretty fucking sad.
That's the way it works, Lee.
Like, you know, like, uh, Penn State has the stuff on the back of their helmet,
Yeah.
like where usually it would say like Rydell. They have fucking, it says starving on there. Like
Well,
we're
that would fit me perfectly. I'm always hungry.
apparently they have like real Nike clothes now instead of Mikey.
It's fucked up.
Yo, to run the game looks good.
Really?
Yeah,
That is a surprise. Who are we running with?
number 10.
Number
Is he
10.
one of them freshmen?
Oh shit! Is that maybe Singleton?
He's running hard.
I wonder if that's Singleton.
It just got the ball back. That's good. This is the best time of the year.
Yeah, 10 is Singleton.
He's running hard.
He's a freshman,
Looks good.
like a true freshman.
Gotta love college football.
Oh, I love it.
My thing with I was talking about this at work actually this week. My thing with college football and pros, I watch both. I can only watch the Steelers and pros. I can watch whatever college game in college.
I agree.
I also agree.
I only pay attention to the Patriots. Well, I guess I'd watch the Steelers now to see Kenny if he plays.
Not looking like they're gonna start with them, which I
Smart.
kind of expected.
I wouldn't. It's
So let me watch Penn State. Oh wait, maybe it will. Yeah, there it is. Never mind, I lied to you.
well. What are your thoughts on? I think they said 45% of the starting quarterbacks this year are transfers.
Joe, the description. I'm sorry, Lee. We'll get back to that. I just
Alright.
want to say this before I forget. Joe, the description for the game that this is giving me is head coach James Franklin leads his Nittany Lions into this opener against the Boilermakers.
Is that so?
Yes. I bet that just tickles your fancy. Anyway, Lee, I'm sorry.
I guess my thing is, are you a fan of the transfer portal or no?
Yeah.
I think it's going to give a lot of people a lot of opportunities that they wouldn't have had if it was the old system.
Well, and
Yeah.
here's the other thing. You're a high school senior or junior whenever they actually commit. You're not. You don't know what it's like yet.
No, and the coaches are fucking sucking you off because, you know.
Exactly. You're fed lines of bullshit from everyone. So until you go and actually experience it for yourself, you don't know whether you want to be there or not. And also, you could be promised, hey, you'll be starting by your sophomore season or your junior season, and you're still third in the depth chart. So you're like, fuck this, I'm leaving, I'm going somewhere else.
Well, that was the bullshit LVC fed us. I don't know if you
Oh,
heard.
yeah. They told everybody they were going to start.
Yeah, we have three senior. Was it three? Three senior linemen leaving this year. Good chance for you to get in there and play and start.
Little did they tell us they had four junior linemen right behind them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to be fair, if I never hurt you, you probably would have played more.
And but with the transfer portal too. Wait, hold on. We'll get back to that because I think I only heard half of what you said.
All right.
The transfer portal too, though, is it benefits these mid to low level teams
Yes.
Because you're going to get an Alabama recruit that doesn't want to sit around until his redshirt senior year to actually see the field.
Or
He's
who
going to
gets
leave there to go to a school where he's going to start.
if you're the guy behind Mac Jones thinking that you're gonna start the next year and then Bryce Young comes in.
Right. So, I mean, obviously, then, he's not Alabama level quarterback, but he's better than whatever that certain school. Like, perfect example, Joe, I know you don't like to talk about it, is Will Levis with Kentucky.
Thriving.
Like, both the school and him benefited from that, and we all know, like, he wasn't going to start at Penn State.
At that.
I'm not saying that to be a dick, but, like, he's just the perfect example of this.
Yeah.
So anyway, Lee, what were you saying? Did you say that you hurt me?
When I ended your career by
Oh,
accident. I
it
think
was a blessing and a curse.
if you think about it though, that line was a majority of sophomores. Because it was me, you, Stover, and Scott.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you guys all beat out Sorbin and if somebody else, I don't remember. And Weller was a beast. And then
Your good buddy,
Bob and
Kingshill.
Kingshill.
Yeah.
I felt like the development of Penn State at LVC was a little lackluster.
And then I think Stover left the next year, didn't he?
No, the year after.
Oh,
Senior
well,
year.
I do think they were giving me the spot over Stover in the offseason before I decided, you know what, this ain't working out with the leg.
That's because he didn't want to be there.
No, but that would have been a coal region line up in the collegiate level for the most part.
I don't see any downside to the transfer portal, other than with the NIL, pretty much paying a person to come to your school.
Joe.
Yeah.
Myself and Lee in college had our double team block infamously named the Coal Region Double Team. That was against Dickinson.
You know, I'm surprised they didn't keep us together after that
I was
point.
gonna say that was the last time we played next to each other.
Yeah.
Me and Joe had many a good times in high school next to each other because he would in like our extra lineman set, he would come in on like my side, line up next to me.
Yeah, we liked when it was Balco left because you would flip and I would line up on that side.
Or yeah, that's what it was. It would go. Dane would go to my side, I think. So then it
No,
would be
it would just go it would be like
Oh,
CJ, Bub, and then our side would be like Nate, Dane, you, me.
that's a beefy line.
you know what's? And that's another thing. You guys
I
ran.
just saw Joey Porter Jr. I'm sorry, I had to point him out.
You
I just
guys
got his
ran an overloaded line a lot,
A
Yeah.
decent amount,
and
yeah.
it benefited you a lot. I think that was a missed opportunity at LVC because we had a good plethora of
I
skilled
was gonna say
linemen.
we had a deep rotation
Of
of linemen.
skilled linemen, not just linemen, skilled linemen.
At least that year. I mean, it kind of started fizzling out then, but
And it's a shame because could you imagine if we would have put some beefy overloads in?
and we could have. There was a lot of weight on that line too.
Like imagine being
Joe,
on the goal line and it was like they put me and you in on like a heavy loaded side.
I lined up as a tight end and went in as eligible.
Yeah, like
Ran out for a pass.
We probably would have been running 0 or something, or like 76, but we could have made you eligible.
Hell no, we would have put me on an out route. We got pick sixth.
I'm pretty sure in Balco I was eligible.
That would have been something. I don't know why we never tried it. I guess we didn't need any more reason for Urban Meyer to be up your ass and Nick Saban.
Yeah, I mean it was getting pretty tiring talking to those guys.
Yeah. Joe, are we going to talk about how Joey Porter Jr., because his arms are so long, overextended towards the ball, and that's why he didn't catch that?
I'm not watching.
Oh,
I'll talk about it with you.
he dropped like an interception that hit him in the chest.
I'm pretty sure any of us could have got that interception.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't know if I would have.
It was so telegraphed. Joey Porter knew it was going there before it even left O'Connell's hand. Pitts winning 10-7.
Yeah, he did jump the route and everything, though. I think it was one of those situations, Joe, there he started running. Oh, Jesus. He started running before he actually had the ball.
That's because his daddy's Joey Porter.
Well, a sovereign citizen.
What do you want, crazy eyes?
So anyway, Lee, we can talk about one of our pictures if you would like.
Well, what about Joe's first big win as a coach?
The big W. Oh, I already heard he's in for a promotion to head get back coach.
Joe had a big week this week. It was his birthday. He started school. He had his first big W as a coach. Had a junior high scrimmage. I want to hear about that.
Oh, I'm gonna elect not to talk about it.
The last
There's
part.
Tyler Elsdon. Sorry.
The last part, Joe, or
Yeah, the last part.
not good?
Yeah.
You're because of you or because your kids.
The latter. Let's just say we have 13 kids on the junior high team, and 9 of them are linemen.
That's not a good recipe.
No, our middle linebacker is like
That's just like Lee's response. I'm sorry. He went quiet for a second. He just goes, "It's not a good recipe."
yeah, our middle linebacker is our starting guard on offense.
Oh,
And out of our 9 linemen, none of them are a center.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, and to make it better, we don't go under center. Everything's at a gun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You gonna work on that?
Let's just leave it there for now. I'll provide more updates after our first game.
Do you now? I mean, it wasn't uncommon, especially in our area, for guards to be linebackers on defense, or is this
He
kid
should not be a linebacker?
He doesn't fit the bill. Okay, Joe, do you remember the JV game where we only took like 12 people?
That was against Tamaqua.
Yeah, that was awful.
I didn't sit the entire game.
I was gonna say, Lee, when you have me and Joe on your fucking kickoff team, you know something's wrong.
Yeah, that was the game. Lieutenant Tyler Enzymes had an interception.
He did. Could you picture that though, Lee? Me and Joe on the kickoff team.
That's what fucking JV was, though. It was fucking stupid.
Oh, I actually had fun our sophomore year in JV.
I was gonna say we had fun on JV. That's because we were also a 2-man wrecking crew.
I know. I wasn't even supposed to be JV that year, but I missed the one practice. So I got banished to JVs for the rest of the season. and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I
Did
broke a
anybody?
kid's leg.
Yeah, you did.
That's Lee Corso.
Yeah, you did. That was the kid from Monoy, right?
Yeah, was it Monoy or Haven?
Wait, which one did you break the kid's leg? When you just excessively jumped on him? Like, well after the play was over?
No, that was. Oh, maybe it was. No, I don't think that's when I broke his leg. I definitely hurt that kid though. He
Because
fumbled the snap, he fell on it, and then I decided to like pile drive into him.
because you menaced Monoy that year.
Oh, that was fun.
You were bad to them.
That was fun.
I'm pretty
I
sure
didn't
it was,
even like defense all that much.
I'm pretty sure it was Haven whose leg you broke, but you menaced two kids from Monoy. I know that.
I punched the one kid in the dick when I tackled him.
You also punched Angelo Muskornik in the dick multiple times during the same game.
Yeah, he started complaining to the refs about that. You deserve.
I probably would complain about it too.
Well,
Come on, man. You can't do that.
I was, now that I think about it, Joe, I was kind of a menace in high school, wasn't I? I mean, even look at what I did to my own teammate, P. Diddy.
No. It's not time for the P. Has the podcast heard the P. Diddy story?
P Diddy was the first episode.
Ah. Yeah,
I mean,
did he ever
we
tell you about how he scummed me in our game against Minersville?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think that has graced the podcast.
In our
What?
game against
Yeah, it was at home.
junior. Oh, in junior year. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a scumbag.
Yeah. Okay.
You're an absolute scumbag.
Yeah, we could save that one for offline, though.
Well, I can tell the general story of it.
Content. Think about the content.
So he's pass blocking the kid, and he comes off to the sideline and tells me, "Wow, this kid is ripe. He really stinks." Doesn't the next drive he's out there, his hand slipped into the kid's armpit on a touchdown play, and he came running, or no, maybe it was on like a fourth down that we didn't get or something, and he came running off the field and stuck his hand with this kid's pit sweat right in my face, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever smelled on a football field.
I didn't even warn him.
No.
I just went smell.
I got the warning that the kid stunk, but I got no warning that I was about to figure it out. That's what we do. I played more than the starters my senior year and junior year, for that matter.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say he slipped his hands down his pants and his hands were gonna be covered in shit.
So we have the conversation. I'd always ask cousin Shorten, like, how is he? Is he like stiff with it? Is he a baby? Is he like decent? So the only scouting report I got from this kid from Minersville was he stinks.
Well, especially because, I mean, another reason we did that too is Joe would oftentimes, I think you always came on my side, didn't you? So he would be going up against the same guys I'm going up against.
Yeah, I was essentially your backup that did play with the first team.
Right. So Joe would get the scouting report, and I mean, the kid was terrible from Minersville, so the only thing he really did need to know was that this kid fucking stinks.
Dunk.
And it made stink.
Yeah. And then there was the whole Jim Thorpe JV incident. That was a good one.
That was disrespectful.
I think we told that one too.
That was the game in which we just had our way.
Yeah, we really did. That was a fucked game too. That was fucking, like, that was really fucked up.
Yeah, even down to the field we were on.
I was gonna say we're in the middle of like a cornfield or something like that.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a cornfield, not in Jim Thorpe.
I
I don't
was
remember where that was, but it was not actually in Jim Thorpe.
so I was telling this to my girlfriend the other night. I was describing her because when we played Lewisburg, we played at Bucknell, and their away locker room was fucking disgusting. So the way their bathrooms were set up was like they had a room, like a bathroom tile room, and on each wall were urinals, and in the middle of the room were two toilets. No stall doors, no curtains, no nothing. Just two fucking toilets that people would shit on, and you can just like if you were shitting, I could be taking a piss, and you could like be playing with my asshole.
Nice.
How fucking sad is that for a Division 1 school?
A supposedly wealthy Division One school too.
Yeah. And I was like, so you're telling me like teams come here and like don't think anything wrong with maybe we got a shitty locker room, I don't know. But I just felt like it was really weird that there were no stall doors or anything.
Yeah, that is a little strange. I mean, I wouldn't be super comfortable with it.
No, the worst part was is there was two kids that took shits. And it's like
Oh
there was
no.
no privacy at all. I don't have the sphincter power to do that.
See, I don't. I have that with peeing. If there was no door, like I don't know. I get stage fright.
Yeah, I also get stage fright when it comes to bathroom using.
Joe.
Yeah.
The running back that is number 13 is Katron Allen.
For Penn State.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I don't. Why are they not running? I mean, Singleton makes sense. He's a freshman. No, I can't think of the other guy's name. Not Keziah Holmes.
Tank
I don't know
Smith.
what. Who?
Tank Smith.
I don't know him.
I was just scrolling through their roster here.
Well, Parker
There, and he is
Washington.
a running back, actually. His name is Tank Smith, and he's from Pittsburgh.
Parker Washington.
Kevon Lee is the guy I'm thinking of.
Probably because Singleton's so much better. But I was gonna say, Joe, Parker Washington just dropped a wide open fucking bubble screen. Went right
Yeah,
through
I
his
don't
fucking
imagine
hands.
our receivers this year are going to be all that good. So
I
I
don't
don't
know.
really know who we have.
Parker Washington, whoever number 1 is.
Hold on, let me pull the roster back up.
How's
What's
their
the number? Number 1?
yeah? How's their line gonna be?
Number 1 is Keandre Lambert Smith.
Oh, Dre.
Oh yeah, okay. He's actually not bad. Their line, I don't know. We got a recruit from, I believe he's from Maryland. His name is Landon Tangwall. He was, I believe, a freshman last year. He played in our bowl game. He's supposed to be pretty good, but I haven't really heard anything about him. He's a big boy.
I always think like Penn State gets these awesome lineman recruits that never really amount to anything.
No, we always just get not very good lineman recruits.
It's hard to watch Clifford. Do you think there's any chance that they put what's his name in, or they just let him use that red shirt year?
Haller?
Yeah.
I mean, he's second on our depth chart.
And apparently he had a fucking phenomenal spring game.
I would give him the red shirt year and just let old man go. Because we do have Christian Veyu too and Bo Perbula, who are serviceable. Like they both played a little bit last year. At least Veyu did. Veyu won his game. think Perbula got in for a little bit near the end, but I mean, we don't have Taquan Robertson. He went to UConn. Thank God, he was terrible.
I'm just wondering, like, would you, under any circumstance, would you burn
Oh,
the red shirt year?
Keandre Lambert Smith just dropped a. I would call it wide open pass. Oh yeah, he was pretty open. Hit him in the hands.
I'm thinking about that, Lee. That's a good question.
If I'm a head coach, I don't burn that year.
I don't think I would burn it either.
Because I don't. I think you just. I don't think you have a chance to do anything this year in the Big Ten.
I was gonna say, I mean, you're not really expecting this to be a win now team right now.
Exactly, and that's why I wouldn't burn it. Like, if we were borderline Big Ten champion team and like Clifford went down, I would say, yeah, best available, you got to play.
So, if this was the 2016 team with no McSorley, but it was Clifford, would you put Lar over Clifford?
Uh,
Speaking of McSorley, I saw he got cut.
did he?
Yeah,
That's a
Oh, that's a shame.
I think. What else did I see? And Jesse Waketa also got cut.
Oh man, cut or waived?
Cut.
Oh, Alex Leatherwood just got waived.
The former Penn State stars were let go by the Cardinals on Tuesday, but Wednesday brought a bit of good news. I don't know what the good news was though.
Could they still
I
be
would,
scout team?
yeah, I would imagine like practice squad.
That's still a nice paycheck.
Yeah, members of the team's practice squad.
Ah,
I who's the Cardinals' backup then?
Was it McSorley?
I thought so.
I can tell you in a second.
but while he looks, Joe, back to the Big Ten championship team. Would you start Alar with a team like that, or still just?
Yeah, I would. I would.
Their backup is Colt McCoy.
That dude,
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Then Colt McCoy's not actually that bad.
that dude made a killing in the NFL, and he barely played.
Like Chase Daniel.
Case Keenum.
Hey, Case Keenum went to an NFC championship.
I love Case Keenum. He's a very nice person.
Case Keenum ripped Penn State in a bowl game once.
I saw a TikTok of the center for the Jets talking about, was it the Jets? Yeah. Well, like his quarterbacks bought him for like Christmas and stuff. And it was like they got smokers,
Oh,
shotguns, new suits, a big smoker, and I think that's it. I think he's only has 4 years in the league. Remember when Zeke bought the offensive lineman for the Cowboys, them fucking side by sides?
yeah.
That'd be awesome. You know what we got from our quarterbacks? Pain and
Heartburn.
suffering.
A lot of nothing. So Lee,
Yeah.
let's discuss these pictures in the chat. Let's do the first two because I think the last one is like almost an episode in itself.
Is the last one you talking about the fan vote?
Yeah.
Okay. Switch the screen.
I don't remember what the pictures were.
Hold on. Let me. I can do it. Hold on. All right. Can you see, Joe?
Hold Where do you have it?
I'm streaming it on Discord. And if you don't want to look in Discord, it's in
Oh yeah. Oh,
the group
okay.
chat.
Yeah. Yep.
So the first picture we have here is the most likely college football combinations according to all state playoff predictors.
I don't know about that.
Let's see,
Am I
Michigan
echoing?
a little bit, but you're all right. I'm mad we get better.
I think it's because we're watching this.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm streaming it.
Ah.
I'm gonna go back to
I'll just
Yeah.
show you.
It's on Snapchat. How do I stop streaming?
I don't know. That's what I was
Oh,
trying
there
to
we
do.
go.
Okay. So, according to this, in every prediction, we have a Pac-12, an SEC, and a Big Ten. Those are the constants. And USC is picked in every single one.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Even if they do win the pack, though, that's not guaranteeing you a spot.
They would have to win the pack and win big every single game. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think winning the pack guarantees you a spot. Like they won't be hesitant to put in the second place finish of the SEC or Big Ten over the winner of the pack.
I'd like to see this if this was 2024 with USC in the Big Ten. If they'd be still singing the same praises here.
Can't be.
Who the fuck is VMI?
My concern is they have Michigan in 4 out of the 5 over Ohio State.
Is Michigan even that good?
I think they're taking a step back this year, but that's just me.
Definitely not better than Ohio State, though.
No. Especially after that bowl performance.
Oh, good lord.
Well,
And then Alabama is in none of them.
yeah, their SEC pick is A&M in fucking Florida.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
And let's remember, we did get a Texas Longhorns and a Miami University.
Yeah, I don't believe that Miami's gonna be a mid-pack ACC at best.
That's all they ever are.
And Oklahoma too. I mean that's a hell of a fucking reach.
I didn't call that one out because it's not uncommon for Oklahoma to make it, especially recently.
Well, the problem is their coach left, their quarterback left. I don't know who else followed them.
That's true.
Their coach left and both of their quarterbacks left.
Oh, well, fucking Spencer Radler's a fucking...
He's a bum.
Yeah. And then there's a Georgia. Believable. And then Notre Dame.
Makes sense. Also makes sense.
I mean,
Notre Dame's they're going to be a one-loss team at least.
If they beat Ohio State, though, I mean, I don't think anybody else would be able to give them much of a competition in the ACC.
Don't they play Georgia?
Not this year, no. I don't think so. No, they play Clemson. I mean, not that's much. Well, I don't know. Maybe it could be because Clemson, Mr. Yui Ungulale, I think was he a junior or senior this year?
I know he can get drafted after this year.
Junior, I think.
So I think Clemson. I don't think they're not going to be the Clemson of old, but they're definitely a question mark. I don't know how they're going to come out looking.
I don't like any of these.
No, I don't agree. I mean, you're not including Alabama in any of them, so you can't.
That's
really...
my major issue. Alabama will make it even if they have 4 losses. The committee just sucks Alabama off too much.
Do you think that the committee will change their opinions on Alabama when Nick Saban finally decides to retire?
Ah,
No. I think
You
it'd
think
be.
it's still just going to be Alabama?
I think it depends how they do
Well,
after
that
he
that's
leaves.
that that kind of leads me into another question. How does the state of Alabama football change when Nick Saban
Well,
retires? Is it still, hey, it's still Alabama, or is it, well, Nick Saban's not there anymore, we don't want to go there?
no. I think Bill O'Brien's their offensive coordinator, and I'm pretty sure he's their coach in waiting. I think once Saban leaves, O'Brien's going to take over because they're practically the same when it comes how they run a football team.
I don't think they're going to be the same powerhouse they are now, though. But give it 3 years until Saban recruits are out. I don't picture O'Brien as a good recruiter. He wasn't at Penn State.
No, he's an asshole. Saban's an asshole. But at least he has a reputation that you understand why he's an asshole. O'Brien just looks like or acts like he always just has a stick up his ass.
He, I mean, do you think he's more of a college coach still over NFL?
Yes.
O'Brien or
Because
Saban?
his NFL stint, I mean, he made the playoffs, but he didn't have a great career.
I think he's a college coach, but not a college head coach. I don't think he would do too well as a head coach again. I think he's a coordinator.
He
He
thrived
has
as
a
a
great
coordinator.
offensive mind. Let him stick to it.
He thrived as a coordinator in both NFL and college. Because when he stepped in for the Patriots, when McDaniel left, there was like they still hit their stride. It wasn't like a learning curve.
Oh yeah, no, he's a great coordinator. I ain't taking that away from him at all.
Let's be honest, though, Lee, the offensive coordinator position with the New England Patriots was a joke.
Yeah.
The Patriots offensive coordinator was Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's like saying I was Peyton Manning's offensive coordinator. So what did you do?
Do you feel like if you're that person, do you feel like a loser? Because like you don't actually do anything.
Hell no, I'm laughing all the way to the fucking bank.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm telling every person I know, hey, I'm offensive coordinator for Tom Brady. What of it?
Yeah, they don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, everybody can speculate and assume that it's all Tom Brady, but they don't. You can bullshit them still.
I mean, I think him and McDaniel had a pretty good relationship and understanding where he gave him pretty much free reign of the offense.
Understandably. So the second picture is about the Steelers not leaving the Eastern time zone.
Huge W for the Steelers.
Yeah, that's very convenient.
I'm a little upset we're wasting it on this season because we're not gonna. It's not. They're not gonna have the best of years, but
The fact that you don't have to fight jet lag or time zones is takes something off the
yeah,
plate.
I agree. That's a great convenience, but this isn't the team
And
this year.
even their travel schedule isn't even too bad. A flight down to Florida, what is that like? What is that? 3 hours? 4 hours?
I don't know.
I don't think it's too long.
Flight to Florida,
Yeah,
about 4 hours.
4 hours. That's no big deal. Shake that
Yeah, I
off.
mean, it's not a flight out to like Denver or anything.
No, out to California playing a late game.
Big W.
I don't. you said you might not. They don't want to use it this year. Maybe it'll benefit them.
I mean, I still don't.
You would have preferred it, maybe next year or year after.
I would have preferred it in like when we had a good
2016.
offense. Yeah. Whoever number 11 is on defense, Joe, just got tossed out for targeting.
Oh God. 11 on defense.
I'll be able to tell you in a second.
Michael Parsons.
Not you.
Marco Parsons.
It is Abdul Carter.
Michael Parsons.
I have no idea. It's game one. I have no idea who most of these guys are yet.
He's a freshman.
Well, he needs to get better.
Well, they'll review it.
They did.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, that was.
Hey,
Yeah.
good to see that we're keeping the same mentality as last year with like Joey Porter and Jesse Luketa. Still being absolutely reckless on the field.
Well, that one was pure stupidity. He didn't even need to do that.
No, he really didn't.
Did you see that? How about your
It
buddy
was a dropped pass.
Your buddy from North Schuylkill starting at middle linebacker.
I did announce that like a while ago, Lee.
Yeah, come on, man. That's old news.
Oh.
And he's not my buddy from North Schuylkill. He's cousin's buddy.
Sorry, CTE. That's good to see, though.
I mean, it's not like you're watching Julian Fleming on TV.
This year, baby. He should have went to Penn State.
Agree. But not like we couldn't use good receivers.
He would have been. Who else would they have had at the X position?
Oh,
I don't even
I
know.
couldn't tell you.
I don't even know who their last good X receiver was. Because Dotson was a slot.
He just ran a flea flicker, and he overthrew his tight end. I'm sorry.
But yeah. Should we switch over to the ye old food TikTok?
Oh, my favorite part.
Uno momento, por favor. All right. Yep. 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 Yerp.
Here.
Here. Can you boys see this?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have to mute it so we don't get copyright striked again. Little steak. Start us off.
Mm-hmm. Starting off strong. Grease that pan.
Joe, I gotta ask though, did my topic at the beginning make you feel better before when I was describing it to you?
Yeah, it didn't go the direction I thought it was going to go, and I was very happy about that.
Guys, I'm going to have to ask you to pay attention.
Oh, God.
A little whiskey cream sauce.
Mm-hmm. Drizzle that shit.
Waggle.
Oh. What is that? Is that pork?
Would appear to be.
Little real. Looks like cut ribs.
Well, fucking lather me up.
Lather that shit.
Oh.
Oh, they're making a whatchamacallit? McRib.
What? Are they?
Lee, what kind of McRib do you eat?
That's a fancy McRib.
I've never eaten a McRib.
That's what that is. I mean, it's a rib sandwich.
The McRib is something else. Oh, baby.
Well, mac and
Well,
cheese.
mac and cheese?
Doesn't do a damn thing for me.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Little chicken tenders.
Chicken tender Thursday.
Fucking disgusting. Looks like a little buffalo ranch. Some regular ranch.
Oh, that's semen.
Still
It's
doesn't do anything
mayonnaise.
for you, Joe?
I'm out on mac and cheese.
What about the tendies, though, if it was just the tendies?
I mean, it looks good. I would definitely eat it, but I wouldn't go like nuts over it.
Ooh, okay.
I see whatever this is, I probably wouldn't go nuts over.
Little funnel
Funnel
cake.
cake, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more of a hearty dinner food guy than a dessert food.
I'm good for like 2 bites of funnel cake, and that's about it.
I'll eat anything. I'm fat.
Oh, God.
Isaac, Peter says hi.
Peter.
Yeah.
Hi, Peter.
He lives at my same complex and we go to the same gym.
Ah. Oh, Peter.
Is Peter
I
so
haven't,
strong?
Peter is very strong.
I haven't heard from old Peter in a while. I wonder what
Peter's
he...
a really good guy.
Yeah, I used to like Peter.
He hasn't changed much at all.
Fun fact, Joe. Peter's name isn't actually Peter.
No. It's Alec.
It is. He's from Pine Grove.
Oh.
Tell Peter I said hello, Lee.
I will. I'll see him tomorrow morning.
Give him a kiss on the cheek for me.
He's engaged.
That don't matter. He can still get a kiss on the cheek.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh wait. Go back. I missed this. This looks fucking heavenly. Oh God, look at that.
That's a nice
Joe, were you
little.
paying attention?
It's a nice
I
little
am.
ribeye.
Was it sexual?
Yeah.
Oh God. That looks
Whoa.
I've never been a big sauce guy when it comes to steak, but I'm, watching this, I might change my attitude.
it never hurts to try, right?
A little whiskey au jus cream. I'm in.
I'm with you though, Lee. I'm with you. I always eat my steaks just the meat. Like never.
Maybe it's because we're like poor. We never got to go to a fancy steakhouse.
That's true.
You know what's a fucking fantastic place you fellas should go to? Cafe de Fuego. Cafe de Fuego. The Brazilian. Fogo de
Brazilian
Chao.
steakhouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
I've
my.
been to a Brazilian steakhouse.
My fucking. Oh.
Joe, have you ever been?
I have not.
Joe.
Do you know the concept of a Brazilian steakhouse?
Yeah, it's where they bring out the thing on
On skewers?
Yeah.
And
I
they
couldn't
just
think of the
keep
word.
slicing meat on your plate until you tell them to stop.
Oh, it's fucking fantastic. We went for brunch, and it was like $16 cheaper, and like there was no difference between dinner and brunch.
Lee, call me crazy. My favorite thing there, though, the grilled pineapple.
I don't like pineapple.
That sounds
I
heavenly.
forgot.
You know what my favorite thing was though?
Lee doesn't
Lamb.
eat pineapple unless it has ketchup.
My favorite thing there they had was lamb. I never had lamb before.
Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. Like, I didn't dabble in everything, but
Oh, I did.
one of the things they had was chicken hearts.
Oh, maybe that's what that was. Was yours Parmesan crusted by chance?
The chicken heart?
Yeah.
I don't know. That was one of the things I didn't dabble in.
Oh, I tried everything.
I kind of wish I did.
Can we talk about
Because there used to be one. There used to be one in Allentown that we'd go to all the time, but it closed down. Go. Can you get back to that?
the cross
Where
section?
was it? Yeah. So when he squeezed it, that is a little too undone for me.
Really?
I agree. I like rare, but not like that rare.
Which one?
That was heaven. Nothing better than watching a good old fucking video of meats. Mm,
Little chicken?
mm.
I'm making a little this weekend. I'm making a little fucking chicken cutlets and egg ziti.
Me and Joe are making babies this weekend.
Most certainly.
Lee, you coming through for Joe's birthday celebration this weekend?
Unfortunately not. When is it?
And you guys were calling me Mr. Too Good for Us.
Hey, I'm around no matter what. It's rare that I get invited and don't show up.
Oh, I ain't saying anything about you, Joe.
It'd be weird if it's Joe's house.
Yeah, it'd be weird if we invited everybody to your garage and you weren't there.
Invite everybody else, show up, but I'm not invited.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to hang out in my own garage.
What would you do if we actually did that? We planned a fucking get together in your garage without telling you.
Be pleasantly surprised. I don't know.
I'm kind of surprised it hasn't happened yet.
One of these days, we're all just gonna conspire against Joe. Not conspire, but we're all just gonna like plan something without Joe and just show up at his house one day in his garage. And eventually somebody's gonna text him. He's gonna ask like, "Hey, does anybody want to play online or something like that?" And we'll be like, "No, come out back."
We're all here. When is your celebration? Saturday?
I don't know. Whatever day.
Whatever day people decide they want to come over.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I don't know how many people I'm going to ask to come over because I think Nick's working, and I don't know how much I want to deal with Matt.
I don't really want to deal with Matt. I mean, you got the essentials. You got me. You got Cody.
Dog.
Does Matt listen to this podcast? Do I need to?
Probably not.
I doubt it.
Then I won't beep out the name. The dog.
What is going on here? Oh, that just turned into a fucking mess.
Yeah, that doesn't even good.
Sean Clifford just bounced a pass to a guy.
Nice.
Yummy. I like how the bottom of the screen just says yummy.
I don't know why that's there. Little avocado? Yes or no?
Not a fan.
Me neither.
Yes. I like all those. They're like foreign foods.
Joe's what you call an adventurous palate.
So Lee,
Yes.
my stepdad and my younger brother, they eat avocados with mustard.
Oh. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Like they'll cut an avocado and just drizzle some mustard on it?
Yeah.
That's...
Why would you do that?
I had some cheesesteaks tonight with some cheese whiz.
I didn't know if that was normal or not for avocados.
I don't believe
I've
so.
never heard that before.
Do you eat
Okay.
avocados with mustard? Okay, it is not normal.
Well, who's to say, Lee, that she sets the standard for normal?
You're right. You're right.
Can she hear me?
No.
Okay,
But
perfect.
she does listen to the podcast, but she doesn't listen.
So she's a fan, just not a diehard yet.
No, listens, doesn't watch. Misses this great content. That looks fantastic.
Well, to be fair, if she's sitting in the same room as you, she already kind of heard part of it.
Yeah, but she doesn't know the full conversation.
You know, sometimes she probably really doesn't want to know.
She
Yummy.
doesn't get to hear my sexual voice.
Ooh, little wings.
Joe, oh, never mind. Who's 24?
On Penn State,
Yeah, running back.
That's Lee.
Kevon Lee, maybe.
I'm pretty sure
What
that's
am
Lee.
I saying? I still have the thing open. Yes, it is. Now he's in.
He's who I figured would be our starter. I don't
Maybe
know.
they're
No,
just
you
trying
know
to
this.
fuck
I've
around and
always
find
been
out.
terrible with numbers. I don't even know hockey, and that's like my sport.
I'm decent with numbers sometimes. Depends on how invested I am.
Oh, beer cheese for fry. Oh no, that's chowder.
Is that chowder?
That's
That
chowder.
looks heavenly one way or another, if it's cheese or chowder.
Mm.
That's a little chowder. Wow. And some little ketchup.
With chowder?
Chowder. Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
That's excessive.
That is a lot, yeah.
Okay, is there a point that you do too much with food and ruin it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, look at it cream.
Holy shit.
Oh, drizzle that shit.
Oh God.
Like and share.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh, oh, little Roni. A little pizza action.
Oh, it's a sandwich.
It's a grilled cheese pizza.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh, look at it.
oh, Joe.
Oh,
Oh,
oh
oh,
yeah, dip that shit. Oh
oh.
my God, what are you doing, huh? What do your
Uh,
fingers have there?
what do they have? What
What
is
are
it?
those? Oh my God.
Can you believe this shit? Pitt's running that fucking middle school bullshit offense slants.
Joe, did you ever hear about that story?
Yeah,
How ridiculous is that?
He's a fucking goofball.
just an awfully dumb statement to make,
Well, he's an awfully dumb person.
considering they run slants in the NFL.
Can I ask, what are these things?
Looks like a little breakfast tostada.
God. A little chocolate action.
Hey, look, the offensive line did not fucking show up today, and it's pretty fucking depressing. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of turning me on.
We got a little chocolate action going here, Lee.
I love some chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh,
See, that's is
oh.
that caramel or peanut butter? Because that's really gonna change my liking.
I think it's caramel,
All
honestly.
right, I'm still in. I'm still hard.
Yeah, peanut butter doesn't do it for me.
No, I am
Is that
not.
like was that like fudge?
I think so.
Holy shit, look at the size of that thing. Little waffle cone? No?
Oh, a little Choco Taco.
What the
A little
fuck?
Fruity Pebble ice cream.
Oh, God.
Ollie, stop.
All right. Yeah. No, don't stop. Keep going.
A little semen on top. Well, that does really,
Dip that in ketchup and Lee's in heaven.
that really looks like semen. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what is this?
I want to wear it.
What?
I'm going to wear it.
Little pizzazz.
She was tossing that pizza around with a fucking attitude, wasn't she?
I wish he'd toss my salad like that.
Oh,
Whoa. Whoa.
don't tell me those are going to be garlic knots.
Those are wings.
Holy shit, what the fuck is this?
Heavenly.
Oh my god.
That's like $35 right there. Oh,
There's a bowling pizza, wings, and whatever the fuck though. I think those are garlic knots.
yeah,
All in one?
so naughty.
Holy fuck. Okay.
Uh,
This is something.
balls.
Do you like balls?
Some weird waffle cone thing.
Yeah. Doesn't look pleasing.
No, not for me.
No thanks.
My nuts stink. Oh. Ooh, what? Oh,
Did they just put guacamole on shrimp?
over fries. Little pico. Um.
Nah, no thanks.
Okay.
If that was chicken or like steak instead of guacamole, oh my goodness. Or not guacamole, instead of shrimp.
Well, sorbet. Huh? Oh, that's an acai bowl.
Those things are actually pretty good.
Never had. I don't know what acai is.
I never had one either.
It's like the ground up berry. They're actually pretty good. Now I could do without the chia seed on top. That looks kind of gross. But
Those make you shit.
yeah, they're actually pretty decent.
Thank you for your clarification, because I always thought it was just some weird thing.
No, there's an acai berry, and that purple stuff that's in the bottom is just that ground up.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh,
Little
Yeah, I
dumpling.
mean it's real fruity. It's supposed to be healthy for you and like cleanse your system, which
so
it
are
does. It
we.
makes the shit like crazy. But
I could use a good shit.
oh, it's my favorite part of my day. Whenever I sit down and take a big nasty shit, oh,
I have to have
Drop a hot, steamy load.
all right then.
Stream is ended.
Penn State. All right.
Well, Joe, are you going to make it 2 weeks in a row that you're going to break Lee?
Oh, I wasn't thinking of anything on this one.
To our
I,
four,
I, I have one shot of it. I just thought of something.
to our 4 listeners, thanks for fucking listening. Tell your friend. Sub on YouTube. Leave a comment. Leave a question.
The fitness gram pacer test.
We really wanted you to leave questions. We want
Oops, that
an
wasn't it.
episode full of questions next week. So
An
please leave a
episode
question.
full of threesomes.
Leave a question on our social media, which is Instagram at Triple Special Podcast, at 3 Special Podcast on Twitter. Please leave a review and follow us. Boys, anything else for the good of the order?
No.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, bye.
Bye-bye.